Hey guys, and welcome back to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2. In the last part, we got through the Jar Jar Cantina, and now we're going to go through the Jar Jar, I think it's called Tunnels, I don't know. This is also post-commentary because when I actually did the recording, somehow the video length was less than the audio length, like my voice length, which is, it was off by like a minute at the end, and I'm thinking, how in the world is this possible? But anyways, yeah, the Jar Jar, the Jet Tar Tunnel. Sorry, I called it something else. I think they called it Jar Jar Tar, which I'm still obviously I'm still thinking about Star Wars, so it would make sense. But yeah, it's kind of irritating because, yeah, you know, like well, you don't know. Some might, some don't. Here's the thing. If you do video recordings and whatnot, and you play the game, and if you do YouTube and you're a commentator like me or Seamus, otherwise known as SSOH, or other people like that, then you know that when your audio is messed up, when your voice recording is messed up to your video recording, but you started your video recording before your voice recording, it gets annoying. And I have no idea how it happened. It could have been something with the computer, maybe me skipping through dialogue actually sped up the game, but for some reason, like I might have, I don't know, because if you look at it, well, you can't see. Basically, when I did this, I talked through the whole thing and pushed stopped at both. I pushed stopped on the voice recording before I did the video, so I don't know why it was longer. But that's beside the point. What I kind of want to talk about, which is actually kind of a good thing that this was, this audio is messed up, was talking about uploads and whatnot. I know for Star Wars I've been consistent, but if you watch my other stuff, which I only have one other thing, it's Bioshock, I did upload that for God knows how long, and I don't even know if I started uploading this correctly. I have no idea, because my days have been getting, it's not that my days are getting confusing, I've finally gotten back to my normal voice. Like, it's finally there and whatnot. And why is there an audio stuff under? It doesn't matter. Anyways, I was just looking on the audio thing, but that's actual game audio. I forget. It looks just like the recorded audio if you look at it. Anyways, besides that, I wanted to first apologize for slacking off, really. I mean, I've slacked off because also, well, okay, I've slacked off because, one, I had that my voice problem because of allergies and whatnot. So I slacked off there, and then after, I mean, I've been good for about 2 days now, so. But after doing that, after getting better, well, actually, I take that back. I've been good for about 3 days. After doing that, I just didn't record. I was playing games. I was playing games longer than 15. Well, Star Wars is 30 minutes long, and I usually, if it was like 15-minute videos, did an hour session of those. So, but I actually been playing games like I used to. So I just kind of got caught in the loop of doing that, and just really was pushing recordings off to the side, so I wanted to apologize for that. And also, in the Jet Tar Tunnels, this is nothing concerning about the apology. That was all the apology was for not uploading like it should have been. But for the Jet Tar Tunnels, you follow the mines, and after a certain point, if you follow mine, you can get to it, but I don't know how well you could see. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it, because even during recording, even during rendering and whatnot, it looks darker on my screen. But when I upload it to you, I don't know, like the screenshots that they take for your picture for your game at the beginning, they're always bright as hell. But I've watched a video of mine just to see if it was like that, and it doesn't. So I don't know why it does that, but maybe it'll be bright enough for y'all to see where I went. Basically, I followed the mines wherever like if a mine was leading towards the door, I went to it because it made. I don't know why, it just made sense to me and whatnot. And I've actually talked longer this time through a whole span than I did when I was. Of course, I'm also focused on the game.
I don't want to kill you.
Playing the game at this, when I do the actual. Well, I won't say the actual recordings. When I don't do post commentary, I have to pay attention to the game and me talking. So yeah, I'm not going to be talking as much as I do now. But it's. I also say that a lot, and I really need to quit saying that because it's really, to me, it's annoying, and it's not incredibly annoying because I'll get used to it if someone does it a lot, but I just don't want it to be. I just want to talk correctly for the most part. Also, I do it because during post commentary, I'll do a lot more than when I'm commentating the game. So. It's I mean, I'm trying to think of stuff now when on the game it jogs my memory on, hey, you've done this in the past and you did this and then you can say all this. Also, I believe this, I know I'm going on like tangent after tangent after tangent.
That's another one from
even though I was never to talk about one certain thing to begin with, but Hanhar can be very overpowered if you use him correctly. All you have to do when you use him, you use Wookiee Rage, it increases his strength, and he doesn't take any damage from minor characters. Now, if you go to a boss or something like that, yes, he's going to take damage in Wookiee Rage, as you see during the mirror fight here. Because this is a fight whoever you control there in this fight is who you get in your party. But Hanhar will always live after the fight. But Mira, either if you don't control her, she'll die. But if you do control her, she'll be in your party. But Hanhar stays alive either way. There's no way to kill him because it's just how the game designed and how the game developers designed it and whatnot. Also, I'm not going to keep saying also because it's not any meaning of also after it because I'm not talking about anything too important except for that apology. Except for, well, I know it's really not something for me to talk about on this, but doing it anyways. As of today, which I hopefully can get this uploaded today, BioShock Infinite will have one more video left. And I know I said that I'm going to have one old game played and one new game played. But the problem is, all my new games I have, I don't want to record. I haven't, like, if I look at my games, hold on, let me look. The games that I have just sitting beside me are Injustice, God Among Us, which is just a fighting game. I want to record that. And Dead Island Riptide, which I haven't even got halfway through the game by myself, so why would I even try to record? I mean, yes, it would force me into beating the game, but if I don't play the game long enough, or don't play the game like I want to, then, well, but not like with BioShock, first time played was the recording, and it took me 2 months to finish, if not longer. And it's like, on the inside, I wanted to play the game so bad, just to go through, play the game, and beat it. Because I'm right now, after I finished playing BioShock, or recorded BioShock, the whole game, I went in there, I got to 1999. Obviously, when you beat the game, you get the difficulty of 1999 mode, which just makes it incredibly hard and whatnot. So I went ahead and started doing that, and I played. I literally got to, if I remember correctly, I probably got to like video 13 in 2 hours. And that was because I knew what I was doing. No, I did more adventuring than I did the first time. It's just, when I play myself and don't have to talk, I know what to do. It's like, it's instinct. I mean, I did it in the Bioshock near the end. I was just instinctively going places because I barely used the navigation system at the end. But it was, except for when I had to find the way to get to the last tear and to get back to the cemetery, but that was because the game was all screwed up. But, yeah, it was like, I know when I did the game, recorded the game, of course people are not going to be watching this with this in the future, so it's kind of pointless, but I didn't give it the actual, in the description of the video, I'm actually going to say, yes, this was a great game, and yada, yada, yada. But in the game, I was like, it was a good game to play, and storyline was alright, or pretty good. I didn't understand, but what I did was, after I went to the game, I went to, like, IGN, and they actually had, like, theories on how the ending was. So it actually made some sense to me, and one of them was actually a theory that I made up at the end of the game, which was that if Booger DeWitt died, all the others died, but you didn't see the last one disappear. But y'all never see. I kind of ruined. But yeah, like I said, no one watches these. Okay, people in the future will not watch these with the Bioshock Infinite series. So if they watch this before that, they'll get a ruin on what the ending's like. But whatever. I mean, by the time, like, by the way, the stuff is going on channel-wise, it might be if I wanted to do like partnerships and whatnot and get money doing YouTubing, then yeah, it's gonna take me probably longer than a year. It might take me about maybe a year and a half, depending on if I start getting more people. Because the next series I'm going to do probably might get me a lot of people, but it might not because a lot of people have already done the game. So, I don't know. And I'm not going to say what the game is here because if people are watching this video along with the Bioshock videos, they will figure out what my game is. I'm not going to say it yet. Because I kind of want to keep it a surprise. Plus, it's one of those games that I like, and it's going to be it's not going to be an unusual game for me because I played all sorts of games except for, I would say I technically haven't played a horror game yet, even though The Walking Dead could be considered horror, but to me it was just adventure. It was adventure with zombies. That's all it was to me. There wasn't any horror parts to it or anything. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go and see all the games that I've done so far and see if I've actually had a horror game. But most of the games I play are two of them I know have been RPGs, which is this game and it's the first Star Wars game. And I don't know about the others. Let's see. I'll look. Let's see. Action playlist. Okay. Here we go. We got Star Wars, Bioshock Infinite. So far, RPG, FPS shooter. Lord of the Rings, which is basically a child's game. Assassin's Creed 3, which is action adventure. Borderlands 2 and Borderlands, both FPSs. RPGs, so I got 4 RPGs so far. Then I got Lego Batman. Yeah, I haven't done a single game that's truly horror, and I doubt I'll be. I mean, I might eventually do one, but I'm going to tell you right now, the new series has nothing to do with horror. It's the complete opposite of horror, basically. It's not. I just hate horror games. I can't do them. And it's not like Dead Island's not horror to me. It's an action adventure. Actually, action adventure RPG. Which I'm surprised I don't play it as much as I play RPGs, because I mean I have other games that I have that are RPGs. I got both of the. I got Morrowind, Skyrim. I don't have Oblivion anymore because I beat it and I figured I would never play it again. I mean, I got all the achievements and beat the game. After that, I usually don't play again. I have Morrowind, Skyrim. I have played Oblivion, so there goes that. Alpha Protocol is technically an RPG. All the Fable games, 1, 2, and 3, they're RPGs. I mean, I'm just an RPG kind of guy. Oh, Star Wars: The Old Republic, that the computer game is an RPG. Diablo 2 and 3 are RPGs. I play RPGs like there's no other. I mean, RPGs are basically the game that I play. I'll play any game. Don't get me wrong. I'll play any game. I played all the Call of Duties from World at War, even though I'm not a huge... I like the game, but I'm not like one of those Call of Duty guys. They're like, Call of Duty's the best and blah, 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 blah. I just like Call of Duty over Battlefield because I grew up with Call of Duty and not Battlefield. That's the only reason. Battlefield's great. It's great. I played it and I enjoyed it, but it's just not... I guess it's easier to do stuff on Call of Duty. Here's the thing with that. I kind of know the real reason behind it is Call of Duty, for one, is you can go by yourself. You can do stuff by yourself, multiplayer and whatever, and you don't have to have a team with you. And Bioshock, in Battlefield, you have to play as a team. You have to play as a team, and I just can't do it because I like to go do stuff myself, do things that I don't want to. I'll play with friends, yes, and we'll play as a team there. But I'm talking about if I have to play as a team every game I play, I'm not gonna like it. I mean, it's one of those things. It's a great game, don't get me wrong. It's fantastic. It's actually got a pretty damn good storyline too. I just don't play it because it's something that I, multiplayer-wise, do not like. But I'll never do recording that. And like everyone's like, "Oh, the new Battlefield's awesome." I'm like, "Oh, whoop-de-doo." And then the Call of Duty, I was like, "Oh, Call of Duty's awesome." I'm like, "Oh, whoop-de-doo, it's a game." I mean, it's a game that I'll play, yes, but it's a game. It's not like it's gonna be, "Oh my god, I have to get this game." No, if I was gonna get a game, if there's one game that I could get that is it's being released this year, later this year, near this holiday Christmas time, I would get Batman Arkham Origins. That's the game that I want this year, and I know I'm already getting it for I think technically it's going to be like my anniversary with my fiance, but that's in summer and I'm getting it in November, so it's kind of like our anniversary, or it could be my Christmas present, either one. It's however she wants to do it, but I'll get it whenever it comes out. So that's a future LP that I am going to put out there that I will do because I think I did. I know I haven't done the other two Batmans on this channel, and I probably won't because I don't want to go. It sounds bad, but I don't want to go out and buy them and do a recording of them because I just right now don't have the money, and the other reason is because I just don't feel like recording them. I mean, they're fucking original. But I just, I wouldn't 100%. I can't speak either. I've been talking for 18 and a half minutes straight now, so. But, I just can't even think right now. I don't want to do it because I feel, with Batman games, it's an investigating game. So my investigation stuff will come out and whatnot, and I want to do everything when I know I can't do everything. I mean, I could do everything. It wouldn't be a problem. It'd just take me longer, and I don't feel like doing it. Well, I guess technically I've done two games that are fully 100% complete. Both Star Wars games. Well, not both. I'll basically be 100%ing the Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic game eventually. I mean, it's going to take me. The first series took me 100 videos, but I did that in 15-minute intervals. This one, we can probably hit about 60. There'll probably be about 60. So there's not much going on that. As I said, Bioshock will be done here very soon. Actually, by this time, because I'm looking at stuff in my uploads right now, I just finished uploading, so I got one more video of Bioshock. That's going up. That will be going up. To finish every other game, which I need to go in here and type in finished and whatnot, but every other game is like every other game that I have on here is roughly 30 videos. Like I have hardly any games that go over 30 in the 30 range, except for The Walking Dead, which is 42. And then most Star Wars games will be over 30. So I do a lot of short games. For some reason, oh, well, Borderlands would have been more. And Borderlands 2 was 112, which I really don't remember that, but it's one of those things that's just gonna be, there's always something. And I have a few series that are closed because the Saints Row series, which I was doing, which was getting great. I mean, that was awesome. It was like one of the best series. Copyright problem, so I couldn't do it anymore. Diablo 3 wasn't that great, getting viewers wise, but couldn't get it because I couldn't finish it because my computer stalled. I could do it now if I wanted to. I just haven't had the want to record Diablo 3 because I've been playing the game recently, and every time I get to the second act, I'm like, I'm done with this character. I go into another one and start over again. For some reason, it never really works out for me. But yeah, it's just one of those things that I will always I'll never completely finish. But well, I'll eventually finish it, but technically the game never really finishes. You never really finish the game because you can always increase the difficulty and yada yada yada. So yeah, that's that. But I know I'm just going on tangents talking about other games, but that's what I do. I really do talk. I could talk. Like, I could talk to myself for hours. I've done it before. And then my fiance comes in, who are you talking to in here? I'm like, it's just me. I'm talking to myself. Which I know, yes, is insane and retarded, but it's something I do. I can't really help it, to honestly tell you. Well, I can help it, but I choose not to. Because I feel like it... Well, for one, it helps me do stuff like this. Like, if I have post-commentary, I can keep talking. And I don't really have to talk about the game. And I know the whole time I've been... I'm going to tell you, when I actually did this, I actually had some pretty funny parts in here. But, I mean, it's just dialogue stuff and whatnot. I was just making fun of characters. So, it's... okay, let me rephrase that. To me, it was funny. To some people, it'll probably be stupid. But, you get the idea. So yeah, let's see. I'm also editing stuff while I'm talking too, so that helps because I can visually remember. I don't know why I clicked on that again. Sorry, like I said, I'm editing stuff so I can talk and whatnot. I could keep talking. So did I click everything? I also probably need to make these. Anyways, sorry. I know I probably shouldn't be editing stuff while doing post commentary, but technically you'll see how my mind jumps from thing to thing. Like, you'll see it jumps bad. Like, because I was talking here, and then I said, okay, I need to edit this, do that, and then jump right back and talk to what I was talking about. For some reason, when I try to do that in the games, I'm completely like, it goes out. It never comes back. I don't know why. I guess it's because I'm focused on the game. I'm trying to think, okay, what comes next, and what do I need to do here? Like I do. I mean, there's part, like, oh God, it's hard to describe, but I know there's on Arshada at one point, at the very beginning when you get there, you'll meet, it's the part where I sold the guy into slavery against the two exchange people. Well, what you can do, which is not right, but if you go on the light side, you can make the two guys kill themselves by jumping into the pit. Now here's the thing, it's a dark side point, yes. But the thing is, Bao-Dur doesn't care as long as you're helping people. And if you help people, he's perfectly fine with it. So it could be dark as hell. I could murder a family but if they're trying to kill someone else, he's perfectly fine with it because I was saving someone. which is really weird because, well, I guess I could tell you the story because they don't explain it at the end. Everyone you meet, and here you turn. What happens is everyone she meets becomes Jedi, and they become like the new Jedi Order because at this point in the game, you are basically the only Jedi except for a few Masters. There are no other Jedi around. Like, I mean, I don't know. Well, technically, I guess Revan's still around, but like there are hardly any Jedi to be seen. I mean, it says that there's no Jedi to be seen, but it's really hard to imagine there not being any Jedi. And I don't know if this game is actually happens before the first game, because I never really got into that much of a backstory. But hey, how's it going? Yeah, but yeah, I don't know the whole backstory, but I do know. Well, I guess technically you would. Revan would be around, so a lot of Jedi would still be around. But for some reason, they're not seen. They're not seen ever. For some reason, I don't know why.
While the Jedi
but
remains on Nar Shaddaa,
it's.
my eyes
Oh, I
shall
like this
watch
part
him.
because he's like, oh, nothing can see me in here, and then Goto's like, oh yeah, by the way, I'm here, just the whole time. And so, yeah, it's just one of those things. The story is that I completely got off on a tangent already. Is that everyone you find, Atten, Bao-Dur, the Handmaiden,
What an
Mira, if you're on the light side, which she is in the book, so Mira, they actually become a whole new Jedi's council thing, I think. I can't remember exactly how it goes. But there's if you go to Wikipedia, which I'm not saying Wikipedia is the most reliable source in the world, but for right now, for just to get a little insight on that whole story, go to Wikipedia, type in well, I guess you could type in this. Yeah, type in Storage Knights of the Old Republic 2, the Sith Lords, and it will give you what the. Well, sometimes it will give you. Well, it depends on which one you go to. Wikipedia might. I haven't been on it in a while to check it out, but it does give you what happens afterwards. What happens if you did the light side, what Atten does, what the Handmaiden does, which I completely forgot her name, but you got Bao-Dur, Visit Mars as we have, or whatever her name is. You know what happens to Kara. It happens at the end of the game, which I'm not going to spoil, but it's just stuff like that, and it's interesting because what happens is I think they make a new Jedi Council, like because we are like for some reason we are the last of the Jedi, so I guess at this point Malik is dead because the three Dark Lords in this one, or what is the after fact is, so I really don't know. I guess I don't. It's just weird. I don't know. I could actually, you know what? I'm gonna look that up and give you what it says, since I'm talking about it and whatnot. What's this kind of card? Source, Knights of the Old Republic. I'll just click on this. And
I have saved your life, beast.
go from there.
That
Okay.
makes it mine.
Let's see. His storyline.
Kneel.
Okay, the game takes 5 years after Knights of the Old Republic. Okay, which this game took about, I think,
Because there is something to be learned of
10
strength.
years. No, it didn't take that long. It
Even
didn't take
within
a
your
decade.
empty shell. And it will be needed
Oh, it took a
in the
year.
times ahead.
No, wait a minute. There's a sequel. Hold on. I'll figure. It's going to be kind of weird if.
No.
Okay,
that you shall
it
not do.
released a year later.
You will not bring harm to the exile, and if
Never
you
mind,
do,
that's not
beast, I
that
shall
exciting.
break you.
But
Even your madness will not save you if you bring harm
You-
to the exile.
as you know, you're
Know
hidden on
this.
this. You're sedated, blah 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 blah. What happens at the end? Okay.
Oh, the life
Wikipedia is not good for
The
this because they
life
don't tell
debt
you
twisted
everything.
with your hate, I felt it within you.
Let's
I shall promise
see.
you this,
Where
beast.
else?
Unlike the
It's
red
an
maned
interesting
huntress, as long
storyline.
as you
I
are
wish
loyal,
oh, here we go.
I shall never
Star Wars
show
Wiki.
you mercy. No.
Okay, here we go.
All it requires
No,
is
I
that
don't
you
care.
immerse
Plot
yourself
summary,
in another
all
lie.
that.
The exile, you shall be his
Synopsis.
servant until I call upon you.
Wait, what's this?
Do this thing, and I shall grant your death.
Oh, yeah. Okay, never mind. I'm trying to see... Returns... The mini... Train them... Okay. Yes. The girl's name is S-U-R-I-K or Surki. I don't know how to say it. I can't pronounce it. I'm having a horrible time pronouncing stuff today. But, your person apprentices everyone that you're, like, trains them to... Her companions are known to have force-sensitive abilities, and she restores the Jedi Order known as the Lost Jedi. Furthermore, she discovers that... Okay, I'm not going to ruin that. It's because it's part of... Oh, wait. Okay. Furthermore, she discovers that Kara was Revan's first teacher, exiled by the Jedi and later to be Sith. Which, right now she's not. It's found out that Revan himself has gone beyond the Outer Rim. It's gone beyond the Outer Rim to do... I mean, I know what happens because I've read the book. He goes down to the Outer Rim to figure out why he's having dreams, these nightmares. So, which you need to read Revan. The book is called Revan, and it will get you this. It will get you that whole side story and introduce you to our main character in the second game. The what? Okay. Oh, okay, that's that. Okay. Battle of Telos, final battle. Still not what I wanted. Gang, you suck. Can I just please have... Okay. Jesus, this is not what I want to do, actually. If I can't find it here. Source, person... Okay, yeah. I don't care, just... This is annoying, to honestly tell you the truth, because I'm trying to give you the backstory, like what happens after that. But it's not doing it. It's just like, every side I've gone to so far, why is this... Okay, Lord, forget it. I'll try it one more time. And if I don't find it then it's just gonna be one of those things that's... Story... Let's see. This probably won't give it to me to rule it. No.
I must ask you how you acquired this
Character's
particular
location, story, development. Nope. Alright. Well, it doesn't look like we're going to be giving you the story in the background.
Credits
But
will be transferred to your account.
what happens is, everything... I'm about to run out of time too, so I'm trying to hurry up. She turns everyone, like I said, she turns everyone that she meets into an order, and it's called the Lost Jedi, which I don't know much about the Lost Jedi, because I haven't read that. Like, to honestly tell you the truth, I just started reading here recently. Well, like I said, I started reading. I haven't picked up a book in years, and this is the first time I picked up a book. Like, this year's the first time I've picked up a book in, like, since middle school. Because I didn't have to do accelerated read after that. Accelerated read ruined me. But, yeah, it's that. So, I'm about to run out of time here, so if you like this video, please give it a like. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to Forrest Plays. I've been Forrest Garner, and I will see y'all in the next one.